Hey, y'all. What's poppin'? Realist, man. So, Adam22, aka the host of No Jumper, right? For those that don't know, No Jumper is a platform, a podcast, been around for years. Interviewed everybody in their damn mama, from porn stars to rappers, internet personalities, you know what I'm saying? Popular podcast. So, Adam22 and his wife, Lena the Plug, right? They've been kind of like trending for the past, what? Maybe about 2 weeks about? When he came out and told the whole world on his podcast that he had decided to let his wife, I think it was her idea, she proposed it to him, and they had a conversation. And ultimately, they both agreed that it's okay. It would be okay for her to do her first scene with a black man, a BBC scene, her first, because she's in the adult entertainment industry, right? But this would be the first time she ever got it popping with a Negro. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that, fam, the internet tore that man up. You understand me? People just could not understand what would make a man be okay with something like that. That's your woman. You got a kid by her. And then, me personally, on any level at all, could I ever be understanding of something like this? But some people point was like, it's one thing to do something like that before y'all tied the knot, but they had actually got married, I think recently, a little bit back, and they happened to do that after the fact. You know what I'm saying? It's like in certain situations, you got couples who will do some wild things before they're married, but in this case, they actually waited till they tied the knot and settled down to actually agree for her to do something like that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It ain't got nothing to do with race at all, but I personally feel like I could never see a Negro doing something like that, fam. We got to keep it real. It might be a few out there, but for the most part, I can't see a black man being okay with something like that, G. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I mean? Um, so while he broke the news on his podcast, she goes on social media and she breaks the news herself, right? And that's the part that kind of like took the cake for me. If I was him, I would be like spooked the hell out. She puts up a clip of her and the guy, and she's like, "Guess who I'm with?" It was like a little clip of the day they were shooting the actual scene or whatever. And this girl was smiling from ear to ear, fam. I seen their wedding pics, and it looked like she was smiling even harder in that little clip with the dude than she was with a man's. I'm tell you no lie, fam. Look at that thumbnail. Look at that damn thumbnail. You see how that girl smiling? That's a shame to be smiling like that for another man walking in. I don't care what nobody say. Here he come in walking in the room. Of course, he can ready to tear somebody's wife up. You know what I'm saying? Um, she even had put up a comment after they were finished, I think, that said, "Just left Pound Town, boy. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, fam." And so about a week time had passed. Here he come back to social media. He say, "It's officially been a week since I let my wife do a porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall it wasn't that big a deal." That's what he said. "She's watched me sleep with hundreds of girls and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and our business. Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size." So he's a sarcastic type guy, you know what I'm saying? Take embarrassment and humiliation and wrap it up into a joke on himself. He type person laugh at this. I see that people on social media were giving him praise for being that secure, for letting his wife do that, letting her go about, letting her do her thing in that regard, and him being okay with it. Let me tell you something. I don't want to be that damn secure. You understand me? I don't want to be that damn secure, because as far as relationships and marriages go, how secure do you have to be before you're damn stupid? You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a thin line between highly secure and stupid. Because if you'll let her do that, if you're okay with that, then what else won't you be okay with, is what I'm saying. Is there a limit? Sure, everything might be okay now. It might be okay tomorrow. It might be okay a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. But you cannot tell me that at some point in these people's life that thought of this girl, because I don't even think the clip came. I don't even think the scene was released yet. It still has to be released, I think. You know what I'm saying? To the whole world. And that's gonna be like reliving that all over again. How can you possibly live that down, fam? Like real talk, you got to deal with that woman for the rest of your life or however long y'all stay married. Y'all got a kid, y'all married, you got families and friends. You're never going to forget about that. You gotta wake up. You gotta go to sleep next to this person. Wake up next to this person. You eating dinner. You gotta sit across from this person. You walk in the door. You gotta look in this person's face. Every day you got to look at this person. And you mean tell me that you can actually settle with the fact that she was making it clap for another man, and then she actually hand chose this man, and she clear as day she was happy as hell that it was this specific dude, man. She specifically hand chose this man to do this scene with. How could that not mess with you as a man? Ain't nothing wrong with, uh, being a hardened guy and being secure, but there's a limit, fam. That's the type of thing that should make any man who care about his lady feel away. I don't care what nobody say. There ain't enough money, there ain't enough of a benefit in the world that would make me be secure with something like that, G. That's the type of thing a female for the streets will do. Not wifey, not mommy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come home to shorty. Huh? And he says, she watched me sleep with hundreds of girls and it never affected our relationship. And somebody brought up a good point. When you say that, do you mean that she literally watched you? Like y'all brought the females into y'all house and y'all both got something out of it? Or do you mean individually? You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all brought the females into your house and y'all both got something out of it, you ain't slipping out of it that damn easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, at the end of the day, fam, it's like this. To each their own. You understand? Do what you do. I don't gotta live with that. Nobody else gotta live with that. They gotta live with that. So if it works for them, obviously they're allowed to do so. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, take a stab at it. Old boy didn't mind taking a stab at it with your lady, so you might as well. But but here's my thing. What if she decides to want to do another scene and maybe another? You might have opened up a can of worms you can't close, fam. Me personally, I don't care if it's wife or girlfriend. I wouldn't even want to do something like that to my lady. I would feel away, me personally. So I damn sure wouldn't want her to do something like that. That's wild, G. Y'all leave y'all comments and thoughts and perspectives on this, man. Could you ever be okay with something like this? Realest one, I'm out.